The kind of student that I enjoy teaching is this kind of student who wants to come here to expand their ability of playing, to learn something new, try some new ideas, not just to get a degree.
I think it's a big enough program that you can get everything, but it's also small enough so that you have the personal attention. It's a small enough group that you know everyone really well. You get that sort of family atmosphere. And then the faculty also put individual time into what you're doing.
We work with them very closely as a team. Every graduate student that is actually in residence has their own space, they have their own computer, they have their own telephone number, they have their own desk, and so they're treated very professionally.
We also, of course, have many assistantships, so as they're learning, they're also teaching and teaching undergraduate students in various classes such as class piano and some ensemble work, also doing theory instruction, so they're getting a really rounded view of what it's like to teach in a college.
The teaching aspect, I think, just gives you a lot of real-world experience. And then if you have a problem, you still have the opportunity to go to your professor and say, what do I do about this? So you have that teaching on your own, but you still have someone you can go to if you need to.
What I'm interested in is helping students teach a student how to play the scale. What are the problems in playing it, and how can the student learn to play it more easily? So it's solving the problems of B-flat scales, not tackling the problem of when to teach the B-flat scale.
We need, in a graduate program, to be able to fill areas in which they are unfamiliar, as well as encouraging the playing of things which they are comfortable with.
Well, when I first came as an undergrad, I had a lot of tendon stress problems. So the first several years were just working on that tendon stress, how to work on techniques, ways that you can fix that. And then from there, just opening up my sound, getting a bigger sound without hurting myself, getting those tendon stress problems again. So that was a lot of our focus.
I help them learn to understand their hand and understand what they do when they begin to get pain, and then how to avoid it, how to approach it a little differently. Another thing that's really important to me as a teacher is that each student has different hands. Each student has to learn to play the same type of music, but in the way that's most comfortable and most natural for them. And so that's what I try to help students discover.
One of the aspects that I would do extensively interviewing and talking to them about their previous piano repertoire, and then trying to sketch out a program which will fill in any holes that we perceive in their past experiences.
In the end, it should sound good, it should feel good, and it should look easy.